really appreciate your time talking to me, sitting down with me, telling me a little bit about Shoot 360. John Peterson here is the manager of our Shoot 360 LA store. Really, everything that happens here goes through John, and so we just wanted to get some insight into John and how things are working here. So John, man, first thing for me, you've been a coach for years, decades now, I hope I can say that.
Yeah.
And
a little over two.
A little over 2 decades, and college level, all levels.
Yep.
Shoot 360 now is your playground. Why Shoot 360? Why did you hang up the coaching thing to come here and impact lives and hopefully change the way people approach and look at basketball?
Well, obviously my relationship with Craig goes back almost 2 decades. So that was a big part of it. I trusted him. I believed in what his vision was for the company. I continue to believe in what the vision is for the company. I think it's a great concept. I think it's a great idea. And it's a great way for me to stay involved in basketball. It's a great way to stay involved in terms of impacting kids and not have to do all the other things that you need to do when you're coaching.
Totally understand. So you've seen tons of gyms. You've probably seen hundreds of gyms in your life. What makes this one different, and why should a kid come and try this out for the first time?
It's such a non-threatening environment. So if you're a kid that maybe doesn't have great self-esteem issues or doesn't feel great about his current development or the speed of his development, he or she can literally come in here and work at their own pace. Nobody's being critical of them. They can work as hard as they want, they can work as little as they want, but they're in the gym and they're having a good time, and it's a non-threatening environment. It's just a great culture.
Awesome. So the thing that kind of sets us apart is technology. How do you think that technology is really impacting us and being able to change the way that we look about training basketball and playing the game?
Well, it's the only place where you can go if you're not, playing on a professional team or, on a high-level college team and get immediate feedback, for example, on the arc of your shot. And, studies show that the more consistent you are with your arc and the closer you keep it to 45 degrees, the more shots you're going to make. You can't do that in your driveway, and you can't do that in the park. So that in and of itself, and obviously we offer a lot more than that, but I mean, it's just such a great draw.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I have been so happy about, and just seeing the transformation of how basketball. I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't get into a gym. It'd be impossible for me to go find a gym, and now that you can schedule on an app and you can get a high-level trainer, you get access to college coaches, you get all this access to a basketball hub and be able to improve. Where do you see this going? Where do you see this going? Where's your vision for the LA store, and where's your vision for the brand and Shoot 360 in California?
Well, I think this store is going to see a huge uptick starting in April. We opened right when school started, which probably wasn't an ideal time to open. So a lot of kids, especially in that high school demographic, are already into what they're doing with their high school teams, and they're engaged, and maybe it's not enough time in their day with their studies and practice, etc., to get here and to really train. So I think now that that's winding down here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see a huge uptick with high school kids, and we're going to see a huge uptick with kids that play on the college level, that have gone away to school, that are from the greater LA area, because they're going to come home and they're going to need a place to train. So it'll be interesting to see how these spring and summer months go, because we've never been through it before.
Yep. Yeah, definitely understand. So the individual training side, where is this being our biggest facility so far that we have, where has this full court taken our business, and what do you see as far as team involvement in this Shoot 360 and where it could go? Team, clinic,
well, it opens us up to be able to do things on a larger scale. So whether that's class offerings, whether that's personal training sessions, whether that's having youth teams come in with their coaches and us co-coach team clinics for them, it's just really expanded what we can do and what our offerings are. And if you're a kid that's come in and you come in early, or for your scheduled session, you can always come in the main court if nobody's here and you can shoot. And we every day we have a one-on-one game that breaks out, or a two-on-two game, and just it's kids playing, it's kids having a good time. It's our staff either working with a kid or playing horse with a kid. It's just the environment is really good.
when you're looking for staff, because I think that's a touch point that doesn't get enough emphasis, is because so many people think that all we do is technology, but really it is our people that make this place better.
Yeah.
So how is staffing? What are you looking for in staff, and how does your staff kind of raise the bar as far as how you want to present ourselves as far as this basketball community?
I've got 12 on my staff now. 9 of the 12 either coached with me or played for me at some point in time, or they're maybe one step removed from that. So I've made a point of hiring people that I know really well. I've made a point of hiring people that I trust, and I've made a point of hiring people that I knew would not only be good with kids, but would be good with adults, because there's a sales component to this. There's a day-to-day component to this, of just being able to effectively communicate with people. And then they all have a passion for basketball, which, you know, is a given.
So big goals for this store. Do you have any major goals? Do you want to expand this? Do you want to have multiple stores? You know? Yeah,
multiple stores would be great. And I mean, we have people driving 60 to 90 minutes to come here right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
And we hear it all the time. You can open one in the Valley, you can open one in Orange County, or you can open one in San Diego. So the market certainly could hold multiple stores in the greater LA area. There's no question about that. And I think it'd be great to have this brand everywhere.
I think it's going to also add to your guys' store when Pro Training Club, PTC, comes involved.
Right.
And now you can train with a pro. I think with passing coming, all these different things are only going to add more tools to your tool belt.
Right.
And give you even a better experience here.
And I think we'll see a lot of pro guys come through here and train in the summer.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah.